Hello, and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. 7 years ago, I launched Quiz Coconut, and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode, I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power, and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode, and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Welcome to a general knowledge episode of the Quiz Pod. If you are currently enjoying the World Cup and want a football-themed one, check out the previous episode, but this one is all about random stuff. Here we go. Number 1. Which is the only bird on the Chinese calendar? That's number 1, the only bird on the Chinese calendar. Number 2. What was the name of the cruise ship that capsized in Tuscany in 2012? Number 3 is the most exciting question of the whole quiz pod. What is the colour of a Powerball in a finished dishwasher tablet? Okay, number 4 is a 3-point food question. I'm going to give you the names of some foods from different parts of the world, some multiple choice answers, pick the right one. Here we go. Nduja. Is it either a spicy sausage, a spicy pork medallion, or a spicy chutney? The second one is ponzu. Is that a citrus sauce from Japan, a yellow curry powder, or a fruit from South America? And the third one is a Rocky Mountain oyster. Is that an oyster, a scallop, or a bull testicle? Rewind the pod if you need to hear those again. Number 5, depending on where you are in the world, there may be snow outside. I would need to think about the song Frosty the Snowman and count to the 15th word of that song. Snowman counts as one word, as does corn cob. Pause the pod if you need more time. Number 6. This is a question about basketball. Out of the 30 teams in the NBA, there are only 4 that do not end with the letter S. Can you name them for half a point each? Number 7. What is the difference between an optician and an optometrist? Number 8. I'm going to give you the names of 4 television shows that all start with the letter B. Can you put them in chronological order in terms of the dates of their first episodes? Breaking Bad, Billions, Below Deck, and Big Brother. Breaking Bad, Billions, Below Deck, and Big Brother. Put them in order from the earliest to the most recent in terms of their first episodes. Number 9. In music, what is the term for the voice between a tenor and a bass? Number 10. Cryptic dinosaurs. I'm going to give you cryptic clues to 3 types of dinosaurs. All you've got to do is name the type of dinosaur from the clue. Here we go, the first one. They sang about banging a gong and getting it on in the 70s. The second one. We were witnessed by one of the writers, Emily, Charlotte, or Anne. And the third one, which is totally impossible. Scoop a Pringle into hummus at marginal altitude, then look back at cod from the States. I'm going to give you those 3 clues again. Here we go. They sang about banging a gong and getting it on in the 70s. We were witnessed by one of the writers, Emily, Charlotte, or Anne. Scoop a Pringle into hummus at marginal altitude, then look back at cod from the States. If you need more time to think about any of that, pause the pod, press play when you're ready for the joke.
This is today's bad joke.
What are Michael Jackson's pronouns? He.
That was today's bad joke.
Terrible. Okay, here are the answers. Number 1. The cockerel or rooster is the only bird in the Chinese calendar. Number 2. The Costa Concordia capsized in 2012. Number 3. A Powerball is red. Number 4. Nduja is spicy sausage from Calabria. Ponzu is a citrus sauce from Japan. And a Rocky Mountain oyster is a bull's testicle. I'm not sure that many people would choose to eat that unless you are called Matt Hancock and you're paid 400 grand to do it. On to the next one. Number 5, Frosty the Snowman. Here are the words. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose. Button is the 15th word. Number 6, the NBA teams that don't end with an S, there are only 4 of them. You can have Miami Heat, Utah Jazz, Orlando Magic, and Oklahoma City Thunder. Half a point for each one. Number 7, an optician sells you glasses and an optometrist checks your eyesight. Number 8, your TV shows in order. The first one, Big Brother 1999, followed by Breaking Bad in 2008, followed by Below Deck in 2013, followed by Billions in 2016. Get the order correct for 1 point. Number 9, the voice between a tenor and a bass is a baritone. And number 10, your Cryptic Dinosaurs. Here we go. The first one, they sang about banging a gong and getting it on in the 70s. That was the group who sang Bang a Gong, Get It On. That was T-Rex. Number 2, Emily, Charlotte and Anne are the Bronte sisters. We were witnessed by the Bronte sisters, Brontosaurus. And the third one, scoop a Pringle into hummus. So you are dipping or dip at a marginal altitude, that is a low altitude. Look back at cod, so you get cod and you look backwards at it, so you get DOC. And the States is, of course, US. You put that all together, you get dip, low, doc, us, Diplodocus. I do come up with all of these myself, so feel free to make a loud groan in my direction from wherever you are. So folks, how did we do? Anyone get 15? Anyone in double figures? Come and say hello on social media, we'd love to hear from you. And some exciting news. It is the Quiz of the Year episode next week, the first part of our bumper episode. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.